The Humphrey Creed was something my dad taught me back when I was maybe 5 or 6. I've followed it for as long as I can remember, and I want to share it with you all. It's motivated me to succeed, and I hope it can do the same for you. So there are 4 rules. Try your best, never give up, no fussing or whining, and finish the job. I'm grateful that I've had this creed with me since childhood, especially because it was something so important to my dad. I feel that by following it now, I can still stay close to him. In 2018, freshman year, I lost my dad to Reicher's syndrome, which is a rare transformation that comes from chronic lymphocytic leukemia, a blood cancer. He was an incredible man and an absolutely amazing father. He loved his family and friends as much as he loved the great outdoors, and I can say for certain that he made the most of the time he had. Time itself was something he was very aware of, and I'll be honest, I didn't understand why he was so aware of it until he sat my brothers and I down and told us why. Now I can say I hold that same awareness and appreciation. My dad lived for adventure and for family. He could be your best friend in 5 minutes. He was always on the move, always meeting people, making them laugh. Whether it was with him or at him didn't really matter. He made people happy. And I'm grateful for the 14 years I had with him, of course, but of course I wish I had more. The Humphrey Creed holds the values I live by and continue to live by. Really, they serve me as a reminder to get up in the morning and use my time in a way I know I won't regret. And at the end of the day, make my dad proud and make myself proud. So, junior year comes around. The Genius Project. I come up with an idea, my family comes up with an idea, team effort, to create a nonprofit organization and launch our first ever annual October hikeathon. And for those of you who don't know, because I'm pretty sure we made it up, a hikeathon is when you hike and you gain a certain amount of money per every mile you complete. Now, this money comes from sponsorships from friends, families, businesses, really anybody who's willing to donate. So we had our idea. We had a lot to do and not a lot of time. We partnered with an awesome organization called Nature Unplugged, whose philosophy revolves around helping people disconnect from technology and reconnect with nature. To kickstart our process, I went up for a weekend in Mammoth. Great way to start it off, but really it was educational. I went with my brilliant uncle, Uncle Johnny, hello, and our business partners from Nature Unplugged, Sonia and Sebastian. There we locked ourselves in a cabin and got to work. We worked on the name, the logo, who would be a board member, and really the details of our hikeathon. And I had never started a nonprofit before, so I didn't know what I was doing. But I tried my best to learn from the people around me who actually did, and like I said, it was very educational. After hours and hours of brainstorming and a quick polar plunge into Convict Lake, we were ready to move forward. 2B-RAD opened officially as a 501c3 status nonprofit summer of 2021, where we promote the importance of mental health, community, the benefits of being outdoors, and staying active. As for our hikeathon, we were able to bring together over 160 hikers in the area, hike over 6,600 miles, and raise $68,000 over the course of that 1 month. And this $68,000 would be directly donated to offer scholarships, opportunities for people, families to take part in Nature Unplugged's curriculum, tech-free nature retreats, and walk and talks, where you quite literally go on a hike and talk with someone who will listen. The community hikes we hosted ranged from 3.4 miles to 11 miles. Now, not everybody participated in all of the community hikes, which was perfectly fine. The important thing was that people were setting goals for themselves. I know some people who committed to 20 miles throughout the month, and I know others who reached for 100. The important thing was that people were willing to push their limits and use October as a way to challenge themselves. 2B-RAD became the product of my family's grief, our love of adventure, nature, community, and our strong belief that human connection is vital in managing grief and overcoming any personal challenge. I went into this project with my head held high, and I remember saying last year when we had to do our TED Talks, I would be making my dad proud no matter the end result, and I stand by that. I think I did make him proud. So I want to end with this. You may not be a Humphrey, sorry, but the values we cherish are pretty universal. If you try your best, you never give up, don't fuss or whine and finish the job, you will reach your goals, or at least grow to become a stronger person, which is still pretty good. Please know that anyone can achieve great things, but you have to get up and do it. Thank you.